greet. Meet and greets. Guys, I'm a public figure. I'm not a celebrity, yeah? I said it. Like, imagine, it's, when stuff are no longer nice. When you start acting too important, like having meet and greets. And I'm like, now who you think you are? Huh? I'm a person, you're a person, we all peoples over here. Now you're busy meeting and greeting. Huh? Who told y'all Ash is single? Just asked him who told him that I was single. Yeah, I jump from men to men to men. I jump where the money's at. I'm joking. I don't know why stuff like that is on my mind. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I'm not a private person. Hey, I'm not a private person. But I obviously do respect other people's requests. Makoti. Hey, guys, you guys are still calling me Makoti? Makoti is somebody that's married. Is it just a joke? Do you guys see it as just a joke? Can you? What do you mean? You are our Makoti? But who am I married to? If I am Makoti, who am I married to? That's the question. Will anyone control you? If they want to move, they must move. I'll even show you the way. Like when someone says they want to go home, I say, don't go. I can't say it out loud, but I say that to them. Don't go. Off. This fiction, actually, you can't keep on losing people in your life. Guluva is a man of peace. You did well by leaving. You did well by leaving him. He really deserves better. I did well. I'm so glad. Who said that? I'm guessing you don't like peace that you're watching this live. Right? That makes me want to go drink juice. You even got me tearing. You really bullied Gulova. Shame. It's looking like you want to get bullied too. Come here, little thing.
Hello, Mzanyi Gossip Girl. Jojo is apologizing to her fan base. So to the Warriors, I want to take this opportunity to sincerely apologize for the recent disagreement that occurred between myself and the members of the Warriors family. It was never my intention to hurt, disappoint, or create distance between us. I recognize that emotions can run high, especially after such an intense journey, and I take full accountability for how things unfolded. I am still learning the outside world and still working on growing and becoming a better version of myself. From the very beginning, your unwavering love and support carried me throughout the highs and lows of the Big Brother Mzansi house. Even after the show, your encouragement, your words, your presence have meant the world to me. I have taken time to reflect, and I truly want to move forward with you, united and stronger than ever. I'm committed to rebuilding our connection and continuing this journey with mutual respect, love, and shared purpose. Thank you for everything you have done for me. I see you, I hear you, I value each and every one of you. Love, Jojo. Jojo is this side of Gauteng. She came last week, I think Thursday evening or Friday, because she had a meet and greet with Nate and BK, and she's been hanging around a lot with them. I've seen the stories, they're always posting each other on the stories. So I think maybe she has had time to look at things at a bigger picture, because she really does need her fan base, because who's going to comment? Because she needs engagement. Who's going to like her posts? Who's going to share her posts if ever she's going to work with brands? And right now, Jojo is into music, Who's going to who's going to push her music? Who's going to stream her music if now she's like giving the Warriors or her fan base a middle finger? Sometimes this also reminds me of Themba Broline. I was a fan of Mpho Badimo. I voted for Mpho Badimo Big Brother Mzansi season 3. And then now I follow Themba Broline, and then I look at his music journey, because him and Jojo, they're doing similar things. It's just like Jojo, I don't know the genre that Jojo is going to do. And then you have Themba Broly, he's into Afro pop or the punk music. I don't understand his type of music, but anyway, it's still fine. But you can imagine if Themba Broly had his fan base backing him up, we would be familiar with that type of music, just like Liema. You understand? So he would post, telling us, or no, I'm releasing an EP, Ning, I'm doing a music video, please check it out, please stream, and don't engagement, guys, 10 comments, and then likes 50. Joy, what's our king? If you can go to Temba Broly's Instagram, even the likes, they do not even reach 100. But unless, if, like, let's say he posted like a dope picture, but when he's telling people, "Oh, no, go and stream my music, guys, I need your support, please watch, please what, people don't care. And when you look at the following, the people are there, the Ghost Nation are there, but they don't care. It's not that they don't care. I feel that they're still angry at what transpired because of Tremba's action. So it's good that Jojo apologized, while this thing, her fan base, is still fresh, while they're still wounded. It's good that she apologized right now. Because look at Liema, guys. The way the Lilies pushed Liema. Every time when I go to ShopRite, even when I'm listening to Metro FM, I always hear Liema's music. Even though it's not my type of music, but because the way, they shared the music, they were hyping, it helped. It helped Liema's brand to grow, So look at Ghost. How many years now? 4. Dololo, nothing is happening. So Jojo, whoever told her to apologize, that was a wise move. And I feel for Jojo, a statement on its own, it's not enough, because not everyone has the time to read this apology statement. Not everyone.
So I'm a person that grew up with boys, and I grew up with boys. Like, I was very rough. I was a very rough child. Very rough. Like, WWE all the time, all of that. I didn't really grow up, like, playing with Barbies and, like, girly stuff. Like, it was always, like, chalk slams and all of that. But, yes, I grew up around boys. And, let me not disclose that other one. Let's move forward to when I was in high school. So when I was in high school, when I was in grade 10, ne? Yes, I was in grade 10, I remember. So when I was in grade 10, there was this other girl, right? She was like masculine presenting. And I've never seen someone like that, yeah. So I started like making like silly jokes, like with the, like jokes like, why you acting like that? Why you talk like that? Like, why don't you like wear a shorter skirt and stuff like that? Like, I'll just like banter with her and stuff like that. Only to realize I wasn't like bantering to like get to know her, because she was my friend's friend, and every time during break, like, we'll chill together. But only to find out like that was like flirting. It wasn't bad. Like, I wasn't joking with her, and I didn't see it coming. I didn't know what was going on. And then a month later, I think we somehow got in a relationship. So we got in a relationship. It was something very different for me, because I was dating guys prior to her, right? But the feelings were very different to how I felt when I was dating guys compared to when I was with her, in terms of like the way that, I was like present in the relationship, and how I wanted like our relationship to, like, everything just flowed, you understand? So then I went through an identity crisis where, yes, I'm a very flirtatious person, guys. Like, I'm just a flirt. Like, I'm just a flirt. And then I went through an identity crisis while I was dating her, because I thought something was wrong with me. So it took some time to like do some self-introspection. I prayed about it. The identity crisis phase was crazy. I prayed about it a lot because I thought something was wrong with me. I cried about it a lot. because I thought something was wrong with me. I was like, this is abnormal. How do you love another woman? Like, how do you have feelings for another woman? This does not make sense. Why does it feel so good? Like, why am I so content in this connection compared to when I'm dating guys? And then I and then I broke off the relationship because for me it didn't feel normal, because I grew up, you know, in a very traditional setup, you know, where a woman submits and a woman dominates, and that's just the household, that's how it is, because I was raised by both my mom and my dad, and that's what I know. I came out to my oldest brother, and then it wasn't like a big issue and stuff like that. Like, he was very supportive. And then he was like, maybe it's a stage, what to do. And then when I told him, no, it's not a stage, we've been dating for like a year and a few months, he was like, oh, and a whoop. And I was like, yes. And then he was very supportive. He was like, there's nothing wrong with that. And then I came out to my sister, and then my sister was also just like, oh no, it's just a phase, you know. Like, the conversations went the same way when I came out to my siblings. It was just kind of like, yeah, no, I'm gay, da da da. And then they were like, yeah, no, the stage. And I'm like, stage is 1 year, like 6 months. That doesn't make sense. We were like, oh yeah. But yeah, she received me with love, and she was very supportive. And then obviously I was in the same grades and classes with my twin brother, so he knew. For him, it was very confusing. At first he didn't understand what the heck is going on, you understand? But he was very supportive. Like, my family knows me. And then after that, then I didn't really come out to my parents. Like, when it comes to my parents, my mom is something that she knew all along, you understand? Yeah. And my dad is not like someone that talks a lot, but yeah, my family, very loving, supportive. But yeah, that's how I came out.